All right, hello everyone. I'm Anthony and I'm here with Stacy Denherder. Stacy's a great estate planning attorney here in San Diego. What I hear from clients a lot of times, Stacy, is I don't really need an estate plan. I can write up my own will, or I heard from my neighbor that I can just do this or do that. I mean, how would you respond to that?
Well, it is true that you can write your own will. In California, we recognize what's called a holographic will, and it's a will done completely in your own handwriting, dated and signed. So from the perspective of if you had nothing, that would be better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but that leaves a lot to be desired. And I'm going to give you just a really quick story just about the fact that everyone needs a plan, no matter who they are. And you know, I had a girlfriend whose son went off to college when he was 18, and he was involved in a rollover car accident.
Yeah.
And one kid died at the scene. He was brain injured. Long story short, because he was already over 18, when his parents got to the hospital and they're divorced, the hospital recommended a surgery that was a little controversial. One parent said yes, the other parent said no, and the hospital said he's an adult and he doesn't have a health care directive.
And he's 18 years old at this time?
He's 18. And you know, they feel like, well, we're his parents, we're paying for college, we should be able to do all these things. But no, because they didn't agree on the course of action, we had to go to court and get a conservatorship. That was a court order that one of them could make the decision. So we did that. $6,000 that cost, and some time. He had the surgery, he was in a coma for a while. He had to learn how to walk and talk again, and in the midst of all of that, they needed to bring a lawsuit to get to the insurance proceeds, because the boy who fell asleep at a wheel, he had insurance, but that was going to the family of the boy who died. My friend has her own underinsured motorist coverage. There's another thing we could talk about someday, but they needed those insurance proceeds.
Yeah.
How do you get them? Well, the only way you get them is by bringing a claim, and the only person who can bring a claim is the adult who was injured.
Right.
This 18-year-old kid who's in a coma. And there's no way he can do that. So the only way someone could do that on your behalf is if you have a power of attorney.
Yeah, one of the documents in a good estate plan.
Exactly. So a will wouldn't have done anything for him.
Yeah.
He needed a health care directive that gave somebody the power to make medical decisions, and he needed a financial power of attorney for somebody to be able to make financial decisions for him. So that just illustrates that everyone needs a plan. He had no assets.
Right.
He had assets after this accident because she had $500,000 of insurance, and now we need to do something with that. So I just, I'm trying to state that doing it yourself isn't always what it's cracked up to be, because you may not know what you don't know.
Right.
And so it's good to get the advice, and it's good to decide then, do I need to do a formal trust, for example? And there's lots of reasons to do a trust instead of a will.
Yeah, and it seems like with all these like powers of attorney, healthcare directives, do I need a trust, a will? It sounds complicated, but kind of once you get into it, I mean, these are the types of things that you do every day, and you can walk people through. It's really not as bad as it sounds, right?
It isn't as bad as it sounds. And any estate planning attorney will walk you through all of the elements of a good estate plan.
Yeah.
Whether you need a will or a trust, financial powers, everyone needs a financial power. It doesn't matter who you are, everyone should have one. Everyone should have an advanced healthcare directive. And on that note, you could do that yourself. You could Google an advanced healthcare directive under California and download a form and fill it out, or get one from your doctor or your hospital. Those are crucial documents that everyone should have.
Yeah, so really, your estate could be very different. You could be an 18-year-old kid, you could be an adult, but everyone needs to at least address an estate plan. It may be unique for you. If this is the type of thing that you need to ask questions about, you can certainly talk to Stacy or another good estate planning attorney. It all comes under this umbrella of having a good financial plan. These are the types of things that we need to think about. If you'd like to talk to us more about this sort of thing, or talk to Stacy, we'll put links here on the video. Schedule an appointment with us.